But listen, everybody, I got a menu that I just put out, and it's gonna be in the description of this video below and every other video I got on my page. If you guys are interested in how to build your channel, how to do this and that, what streaming software to use, and all that bullcrap, look right there in the description below. And they got set prices for either one, so go ahead and check that out. It's been your boy Redsky, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all have seen this video right here. This is not all this video gonna be talking about, so yeah.
The drink, he doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink, and I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home.
Oh nah, bro. This whole situation.
Okay, pay attention to how she said that, y'all. That wasn't just no one-time incident that he did that drove her to a party. She said she likes to party. She goes to parties, right? He done did that multiple times. You see what I'm saying? What can you be doing in the car for about 4 to 3 hours? Like, come on, bro.
Is starting to get a little bit too crazy. So over the past week or so, the entire internet has been non-stop talking about Travis Hunter and his girlfriend.
And for you to talk about, well, the reason why I left him on and for my inbox, well, you know, he's younger than me and he cheated. You see, now you threw that man on the bus. We didn't need to know that. We did not need to know that. Why you put that man business in the street? Are you perfect?
And although I would argue that most people know my channel from calling out 304s like his girlfriend in the past, I originally didn't plan on talking about this situation. At first, it kind of just felt like the internet was blowing this situation out of proportion, likely because Travis Hunter did just win the Heisman. But after was blowing this situation out of proportion, likely because Travis Hunter did just win the Heisman. But after a couple days went by and more information started coming out about his girlfriend, I was completely blown back. You could say I was flabbergasted, and I immediately knew I had to bust this video out for you guys as soon as I could. So I'm assuming everyone who clicked on this video already knows who Travis Hunter is, as he is one of the most prolific college football players we've ever seen.
There's no way you got your girl out here in some booty shoes.
Video already know.
Nigga, she is in her underwear. She can go to sleep in this. And she over here getting
knows who Travis Hunter is, as he is one of the
who not hitting that. Okay.
Most prolific college football players we've ever seen. And because of that, he would end up winning the Heisman, which is just college football's version of the MVP. And although honestly, I'm not sure that he's gonna be that good in the NFL, my opinion doesn't matter, because he will be picked in the top 5 in the NFL draft coming up in April. And instead of the whole world talking about Travis Hunter the football player, the only thing anyone can seem to talk about is Travis Hunter the simp, all thanks to his absolute street sweeper of a girlfriend, and technically fiance. But I won't be calling her that throughout the video, because she quite simply doesn't deserve it. So over the past 2 years, Travis Hunter and his girlfriend have been making vlogs together on a channel that they have together separately, called Travis and Leanna.
Hello.
Welcome to our crib. What, Travis? Bro!
Welcome back to our channel.
I believe Leanna is how you say her name, but honestly, I don't give a fuck, because this girl is just a straight up hoe and doesn't deserve any respect throughout this video. And honestly, I think starting this YouTube channel and making content with his girlfriend is one of the worst things Travis Hunter could have ever done. And the ones who have been watching me for a while, you already know how I feel about this. But if you're famous in any way, whether that's YouTube, Twitch, football, I don't really care, don't put your personal life and definitely don't put your relationship on the internet. The only thing you're gonna get from making videos with your girlfriend is negativity. But surprisingly, even with me saying that, Travis Hunter was able to make content with his girlfriend without anybody really noticing for, like I said, the last 2 years. It wouldn't be until Travis won the Heisman and a lot more eyes were on him that people started to notice something weird about this relationship. So all of this really...
Who is these niggas? Who is these niggas? At first it was one of them, now it's two. Who is these niggas?
Last 2 years. It wouldn't be until Travis won the Heisman and a lot more eyes were on him that people started to notice something weird about this relationship. So all of this really started at the end of November during Colorado's final regular season game where they would beat Oklahoma State 52-0. And after the game, the camera would zoom in on Travis walking through the crowd, and it looks like he was actually arguing with his girlfriend. I actually remember seeing this posted on Twitter when it first happened, and this really got the internet talking, because it just seemed like this girl was way more focused on whatever she had going on on, rather than the fact that Travis may have just played his final collegiate football game ever and also sealed the Heisman while doing so. And this right here is exactly when people started paying more attention to Travis Hunter's girlfriend. And a lot of people would start flocking over to the YouTube channel that they had together, where they've been pretty quietly making content together for the past 2 years. And this is where shit would really go downhill for Travis and his girlfriend, because as people started watching these videos, they would start noticing some really odd things that Leanna was saying. So the first ever video these two would make together would be a Q&A where it looks like they're building some sort of Halloween gingerbread house and answering questions. And the first question that they answered was, how did you guys meet?
How did we meet? That's gonna be the #1 question everybody wanna know.
I shot myself on Instagram and she dubbed me.
And I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type.
And Travis would start by saying she dubbed him, which basically just means she ignored his message. But she would immediately shoot that down and say, oh no, I didn't dub him. He just wasn't my type, while also low-key making a disgusting ass face. And this had the internet doing fucking backflips, and for obvious reasons. Even if that is true, why would you say that? Not only to your boyfriend, but to the entire world. Even if at one point he wasn't your type, that's something you just don't say to somebody. And Travis is just fucking sitting there like, bro, you got no respect for yourself? How are you gonna let her talk about you like that? But she would actually continue and make this situation so much worse. Now I want you guys to listen carefully to the time frame that she's talking about, because it's gonna come up later in the video.
Who was this nigga?
So then I left him.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally I answered him. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just wanted to just be friends. Like we could be friends.
So she continues on by saying she didn't respond to his first DM and actually left it there for 2 months. And then 2 months later, she randomly just decides, oh, I'm gonna go back and look through my DMs, and responds to him all of a sudden. This bitch must think we're stupid. Now listen, I don't know Travis personally. Maybe he is stupid, but I'm not. You're not gonna tell me that you left bro in your DMs for 2 months and then randomly one night you decide, oh yeah, let me reply to him. It's very fucking obvious what happened here. But let's see what else she has to say, because she's really only gonna continue to make this situation worse.
After I finally answered him on Instagram, then we texted for like
A long ass.
a long time,
long time.
like another 2 months, and then he was friend zoned because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zone?" I was like, "Yes." I was not into him.
Travis just sitting there while she's low-key talking down on him is absolutely blowing me out of the water. She claims that after she didn't respond to him for 2 months, she finally responds and then continues to only text him for 2 more months. And then again, as if doing it once wasn't enough, she would reiterate just how not into Travis she was. And every time she says it, it just seems like she has this look of disgust on her face. But now that we've seen all the other shit that has came out, we know for a fact she's just yapping here. And all of this is bullshit. So about 2 weeks or so after the last Colorado game, where they won 52-0 against Oklahoma State, where they showed Travis arguing with his girlfriend, Travis would have his Heisman ceremony. And either the day before or the day after, I'm not really sure, Travis would have some sort of public appearance thing where he was taking pictures with fans. And it's kind of hard to hear, there's some other music and other talking going on, but while he's trying to take pictures with fans, she says, what do you want me to do, just sit here? And basically takes all of his attention while fans are just shuffling through, attempting to take pictures with him. It even shows another clip where Travis is so focused on talking to his girlfriend that a fan is like tapping his shoulder trying to get a picture.
Bro, I'm sorry, but you cannot let your woman interfere in moments like this in your life. Because this is like... I had this happen to me before when I was graduating 12th grade. I came across an old best friend. She gave me a congratulation hug. Not even a 2-arm hug, but you know, it was a good hug though, right? And the girl that I was with at the time, I ain't gonna say no names, but she got real jealous and mad off of that. We got back in the car. Just basically made the whole day like it related to her, like it revolved off of her. So that's basically this situation that they got going on. Yeah, that alone can just tell you about a person. So I don't even know why Travis do got that young mindset though. Even though he young, I'm young, but he ain't thinking right.
Now keep in mind, he came to this specific venue to do what he's doing right now. He'll have plenty of time to talk to his girlfriend later. She's taking his attention from something that he literally has to do. He likely signed a contract to do it. And honestly, she's being a bitch. And then after that, or before that, again, I'm not really sure, they would have the actual Heisman ceremony where Travis Hunter would win the Heisman. And when walking over to his family and coach so they can congratulate him, everybody except his girlfriend would stand up, and Coach Prime would have to tap her shoulder to get her to stand up.
No.
And
Hey,
this
you
exact
lying to me, boy. You lying to me, boy.
moment right here was actually what made this whole situation blow up initially, which is why I wasn't planning on making this video at first. But I could have never guessed the absolute insane shit that was gonna come out after this. So after that whole Heisman thing came out, a lot of people started talking, YouTubers started making videos, and a lot of people started talking about this. And I guess some certain people started recognizing her from certain places, and shit started to get leaked. So first someone leaked that she was in a music video with some like super underground rapper, probably one of her exes, back in February of 2021. And she's not just in this video, but she's literally on top of this dude. Now at first I wanted to make sure this was actually her. Obviously it looks like her, but anyone can look like anyone. But then I remembered one of the other reasons that people were saying she was a gold digger or was using Travis is because she actually had a tattoo of a money sign on her ring finger. And well, near the end of this music video, it just so happens to zoom in on her fucking finger.
Round 3, we ain't done yet.
And you can very clearly see the money sign right there. Now this was exactly a year before Travis and Leanna reportedly started dating. But remember, she was leading him on for months, at least 4 months that we know of. So that only actually leaves an 8-month gap between her damn near fucking bro on the music video and her having Travis drive her to parties so she can drink. This shit is fucking crazy, bro. And if Travis didn't already look like a big ass simp for driving his girl, or possibly not even his girl at the time, to parties so she can party and drink while he sits in the car, he definitely does now, because now we know what kind of girl this is and what she was probably doing at those parties. If she can't respect the guy she's with enough to just not party, you really think she could respect him enough to not get clapped up in one of the rooms after a few shots of alcohol? Let's be honest here. But somehow this situation would only get so much worse. So then a few days after that, somebody would then leak another video of Leanna. Now I'm not going to show you this video because honestly I don't know how YouTube is gonna like it, but I will show you screenshots. So at first it just shows these dudes spreading money. I'm not sure if this is a music video.
Then you let her go to the party wearing this. Bro, she looks like a sock. She looks like a Christmas ornament going to the party to get pit up for decoration. And that's exactly what happened.
Or a Halloween party, but I can tell you one thing, Leanna got fucked after this video was done, because in the next slide it shows some dude grabbing her hips and pretending to rail her from behind. And as you can also see up in the top left, it shows a picture of her wearing this outfit. She probably posted this on Instagram, I'm not really sure. And in case you're like, okay, maybe that's not Leanna, in the next clip it switches to, it shows Leanna wearing that exact outfit. Even the tattoos match up from the last clip, shaking ass next to some other girl wearing the same outfit. We have no date on this video. We don't know when it was taken. It was likely taken before Leanna and Travis were together, but I don't think it matters. This girl left Travis in her DMs for 2 months and then friend-zoned him for another 2. Literally made him chase her for 4 months. And in the meantime, she was out dressing like a hoe and shaking ass on camera. She also went to college at Kennesaw State.
Kennesaw State. I am a senior and I graduate in 2 months with my bachelor's degree.
Which just so
This nigga still trying to talk to her while she's in college? Oh my God, Chan. Y'all can't make this up.
happens to be in Atlanta fucking Georgia, and you can see the kind of company she was keeping
Lord
around.
mercy.
You're trying to tell me she hasn't been absolutely destroyed? You're delusional. At least Travis Hunter is. Now that we have this picture in our mind, what exactly do you think she was doing when Travis was driving her to those parties? And I can't believe I'm saying this, but it somehow gets even fucking worse. So after that, then this picture of Leanna would get leaked. I had to cut off half of it because bro has straight hand to cheek. Bro is gripping that shit. And this must be from the same day as the video before because Leanna is wearing the same outfit. This for sure was taken at one of those parties Travis drove her to. And if you look closely, you can see she has those long ass nails on. Them shit's like 3 inches long. Honestly, this picture is dirty as fuck. I feel like I could smell it through the screen.
Oh
This
my
girl
God.
is literally the definition of a street sweeper. Before she met Travis, she was absolutely cleaning up these streets. I don't even think that's the same guy in the picture earlier that was grabbing up on her ass ass. These are two different dudes in the same day. What the fuck is going on here? Travis, dude, did you not look into your girl at all before you started dating her? Or before you started showing her off to the world? Before you started fucking vlogging with her? Bro, you turned a hoe into a housewife, like actually. This girl was out here running up and down these streets, cleaning up every single corner she could. And then here comes Travis, #1 recruit in the nation, future fucking NFL star, millionaire as soon as he stepped into college, thanks to the NIL, and he picks the dirtiest, stinkiest girl he could. And I know Travis Hunter, not the best looking dude I've ever seen if I'm being honest.
Chop.
But the same goes for Leanna. She looks like fucking Gary the Snail. Like bro could definitely do at least a little bit better and definitely find a girl that wasn't giving up ass for a new set of nails. Now I know what you're thinking. This shit is crazy as fuck, but there's no way it could get worse again. It's gotta be done right here. Nah bro, make sure you're sitting
She
down
do
for
look
this
like
one
Gary,
because
though.
you just might get sick to your stomach on Travis Hunter's behalf.
Damn, same tats too. A eater.
You lying.
Ain't no way.
Is that her giving him head?
They've been together for 5 years. That's that same tat.
She was giving that nigga head in the bed.
And my boy in that bitch putting her to work. Ain't no way.
God damn, bro. Dude really has a video of her asleep with the caption, "This shit easy." Travis,
Oh,
dog,
oh.
that's your fucking fiance. That's the girl you're trying to marry. What the fuck were you doing? Zero research, I see that. And it's crazy too. All these videos are clearly from around the same time. But we've now seen her with 4 different fucking dudes. First the guy in the music video, then the 2 other random dudes in that other video I showed, and now this guy. She was giving that shit out like hotcakes. She might as well have been walking around with a free sign on her. And it's crazy to think about it too, because this is what she was doing when Travis messaged her. This whole situation is actually insane. And that's without me getting into some of the alleged stuff. This is just the stuff that we know she was doing. We can see her in the video. But before all of this came out, another YouTuber that goes by the name House of Hypocrites would actually potentially expose her for being a stripper in Atlanta, Georgia, which is obviously where she went to college. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into this one because it is alleged. We don't actually have 100% proof, but I also don't want to steal bro's flow. He found all of this information and his video deserves a watch. So the House of Hypocrites would get a comment on his other Travis video by someone claiming that they've actually seen Leanna working at Cheetah or The Cheetah, which I guess is a strip club in Atlanta.
I always read my comments. I'm not big enough yet that I get too many comments. You feel me?
Y'all know how them strip clubs in Atlanta get, bro. Them strip clubs in Atlanta crazy. I think, man, somebody told me don't go to the one in Atlanta because you'll walk up on something and think it's one thing, it's something else. You know what I'm saying? Like you thinking this bad, you thinking this little 5 stuff right there the whole time. It's a nigga. We're cheating, cuz twin.
So I go in my comments and I see this.
And House
What that say?
I go in my comments and I see this.
This girl used to This girl used to dance at the Cheetahs Gentlemen's Club at Atlanta. That shit. Oh my god.
And House of Hypocrites, which I'm just gonna call HOH from now on, would actually follow through with this comment and get the number sent to him. So he then decides to put the number in Cash App, and the name that pops up after putting the number in there is Leanna, with a picture and everything.
And then he sent me her phone number. Now, I'm on the phone with my cousin. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm doing the story, yada, yada, yada. Oh, Gab might be, you know what I'm saying, one of them things. One of them, yeah, she was getting down in Atlanta in one of them clubs type shit. He was like, bro, if you want to figure out if the number real, put the number in Cash App. Boom, put the number in Cash App. This is her exact number.
So it's clearly a real number associated with a real Cash App account. Well, Leanna would actually see this video and she would message bro on Instagram, I think, basically threatening a lawsuit and saying that he's harassing her. She also claims that she did work at the Cheetah, but she was just a bartender and not a dancer.
Is she talking about being a bartender at the Cheetah? Gentlemen's Club.
But that doesn't make sense because she started dating Travis at 21 in 2022. So she couldn't have been a bartender at this strip club in Atlanta while also living in Colorado with Travis. Well, it turns out you can't even be a bartender at the Cheetah under the age of 21, but you can be a dancer.
You can't be a bartender at the Cheetah in Atlanta under the age of 21, but you can be an exotic dancer.
And considering bro literally had her number and putting it in the Cash App brought her name up, she even claims in those messages that's her old number. I mean, what else are you gonna try to say? Why would this random dude claiming
This nigga got her set up as if she's his soulmate. Like, what?
got it from you at the strip club have your number? This bitch is lying. Everything she's ever said, everything she's ever done, honestly her entire relationship with Travis Hunter is a lie. This shit is absolutely insane, and honestly I feel super bad for Travis. But at the same time, he should have been smarter. He really shouldn't have gotten into a relationship at all while he's one of the top college football players we've ever seen, while he's on his way to being a top 5 NFL draft pick. You'd think he'd want to be more focused. And now he's more distracted than ever with all of this going on. He's even spoken about it multiple times on live stream.
And it's draining because everybody's always got something to say. Like, bro, just leave me alone. Let me be me. I've been with my girl for 5 years. All of a sudden this year, y'all want to say something? Leave me alone.
So it's very clearly affecting him. He's also turned off all the comments on the Travis and Leanna channel, as well as deactivated his Instagram. And this is why I tell you boys, if you're famous in any way, there is no positive coming out of putting your relationship on the internet. Unless that's the reason you're famous, which it wasn't for Travis, this didn't help anything. Bro is literally about to live out his childhood dream of being an NFL player. And at the same time, he's got to worry about all this bullshit. All because he wanted to be a fucking vlogger instead of a football player. Obviously, he should have just made a better decision with the girl he decided to get with in the first place, but if he could have kept his personal life off of YouTube, off the screen, literally none of this would have happened. If you could learn any lesson from this situation, it would simply be careful who you date, never just hit somebody up on Instagram and think that's gonna be your wife, and if you want to put a ring on her finger, bro, you better look into her a little bit.
Then he found her on Instagram. How you gonna find a girl on Instagram and trying to cuff? All us young niggas know finding a girl on Instagram never works out.
Girl Leanna is over here already looking out dresses for their wedding that's supposed to happen right after he gets drafted, and she was just getting
why they gotta get married right after the draft? Man, you can't make this up.
trains ran on her less than a year before they got together. But with all that being said, boys, that right there is where I'm going to in this video. This shit was absolutely insane. So let me know down in the comment section, what do you think of this entire situation? And what did you think about the video? Also, let me know, what do you think of Travis Hunter? And where do you think he's going to get drafted? If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like and comment down in the comment section. Both of those things help the video out a ton. And if you're new and you haven't already, and again, you do enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that sub button as well, as we are well on our way to 50,000. My goal right now is...
I was at 50,000. The worst thing that can really happen for this nigga is if she take 100% full advantage of his financial life. I don't think she doing that yet, but after that draft, she might change. Why do they wait until after the marriage to get draft? Why do they wait until after the draft to get married? Like, seriously. They can't wait another... He said been together 5 years. Why they can't wait till 8 years? Like, is that not suspicious? It's been your boy Brownski, man. I'm out. Make sure y'all check the description too if you want to know anything about being a screamer.